like we free. And one day, our children will be free. If the slaves would have just said, we quit, we give up, we would have died in the middle.
Come take a ride with me, get up on my level. Life is something like NASCAR, so pedal to the metal. Feel a little discouraged, but I know it's just the devil. So I just keep my head high and try to make it better. It's whatever, now it's on to the moan or to the death of me. Spit it from the heart or to the day, it's nothing left of me. Stop stressing me, money to be made here. Orange County raised here, pain still the same. Money far, but the fame nil. Tell me what we hurting for, tell me what we searching for. Retributions and resolutions is what we working for. Nothing like a celebration, it's more like redemption. Cause life is like a boxing match and you may come out limping, peep the vision. On a mission, so everybody listen. Niggas say from a distance, can't stand the heat out the kitchen, man, you tripping. Somebody tell them 20 on the tack again. I'm just trying to let the city know that I am back again.
They wanna take this from me, but there can only be one me. Never did it for fame or the money.
Practice makes perfect. You have to be diligent about what you want. You have to apply yourself. You have to motivate yourself. You have to do it for yourself, by yourself. And then you can do things for other people.
Hey, on the road to redemption, baby, I'm ready to combat. Soldier on the front line, preparing for combat. Focus when they feel kinda hopeless. Man, I'm just trying to stay woke like it's Folgers by ducking janky promoters. I ain't said nothing, ain't nobody thinking. My artists going broke in the city, these niggas spanking. A path to destruction, man, they had a nigga drinking. But still I own the stage, it don't matter where you rank him. So thank him, fuck what he say. I bet I'm the last one that come out laughing. These niggas got the nerve to be asking me about my passion. Hey, ever since I took a break, MCs ain't made nothing shake. Homie, I ain't hating on ya, I'm just trying to levitate. Speaking about nobody in particular, I'm just trying to get my mind right, so now I'm gearing up. Fearing what? Haters speak that failure just to scare ya. You try to take what's mine, man, I double dog dare ya. Come get it, yeah.
It's Tuesday, so you know what that means. We're dirt coasting. It's the shaman and the sage about to take center stage. It's the dynamic duo with topics that are heavier than a sumo. It's me, the G to the G, Garland Green, BF&G, Billy fucking Goat, and I'm rocking with the Polo Prime Minister, the Richmond Heights hitter himself, the host of the show, Dirt Coach Los.
Yeah, man.
Bitch was hanging.
We in it.
On a Tuesday. We toasting up on a Tuesday, boy.
Yeah, we back at it, dog.
Fresh off the classic.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was crazy.
Anybody out there that was affected this weekend by the Florida Classic, man, go out there and fill out a goddamn FOIA form, FOYER, at the Orlando Police Department. Go down there and get you a FOIA request form, or go online. You can fill a form out. If you have a business and you was affected from anything the police did, you got to prove that the police affected your business, but you can get reimbursed. It ain't a complaint. It's called a FOIA request form, FOYER. Thank me later.
Thank him later.
Okay.
I saw the footage. Them boys was out there like stormtroopers, like the SWAT team.
Yeah.
I know some out-of-town artists that got locked up. It was crazy, boy.
Yeah, man, they was going. Not only locked up, man, they was messing with business people. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Stopping the dollar?
Yeah. But we still came out. We did great things. You know what I'm saying? One time for the car show.
One time for the car show?
Had to do a lot of filming out there. We met a lot of good people.
You did awesome on that, man. A lot of great footage, man. Shout out to G Money.
Yeah. And one time for DJ Mac 11, man. That's Lil Baby, QC DJ. Lil Baby. Okay. QC, Quality Control DJ, man. Mac, he gave me some great pointers and that young energy, man. He
gave you some jewels, man. I saw you out there rocking with him.
Yeah, and Plug and what's Plug and Play.
Plug and Play,
man.
They did that.
Quality Control, Crowd Control. Crowd Control is the label they go up on, man. So yeah, one time for my boys them representing. Yeah. That's how we gonna do it, man.
Man, it was a good weekend. We had Jack 5 on Friday. Yeah, one time for Bo.
Yeah.
Bo, the sponsor, we're here live in 407 Studios. You guys see the logo up at the top. Get the number, 407 Studios with an S at gmail.com. Book
Dog
your
man.
time. We have limited slots available.
Yep. Dog, man.
Shout out to Dog Man.
We got to get them shots out, too, before we get the
Oh,
thing started
man.
tonight. We got a special guest in the building, too, but
This week,
Thursday night.
Clash of the Titans. You see it right there. Armstrong versus Mook Boy, November 28th. This Thanksgiving night, it is going down.
You got somebody?
Oh, man. For me, I'm taking Mook.
You're taking Moon. I got Strongy, so that's cool. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
good. What's
That's
it?
how we do it, but it's still the same team. So that's what we're saying, man. You got, it's stagnated. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we're gonna do. But
We're going to see.
Thanksgiving night.
Thanksgiving night.
How do you get food? You know what I'm saying?
6385 West Colonial Drive, Orlando, Florida. On the west side, it's the best side
Yeah.
going down. Armstrong versus Mook Boy. Flyboy alumni going against each other. We're gonna
Yeah.
see what it is. The Kraken. This is like
behind the
Godzilla
check-
versus King Kong.
Right behind the checkers, right there, man.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
going down. It's live right between Powers and Hiawassee. If you're local, you know where it is. I saw on the flyer a lot of the tables are already sold out. Over 2,000 people expected. So get in, man. Get in where you fit in if you can get in.
We got a couple more we gotta get off our chest too, man. One time for JJ right here, man.
Is that's my dude with the bikes?
Yeah, with the spin.
JJ360
Yeah.
spins. I saw him out there at the Classic as well. He was doing it at EDC. You text call to rent for your party or event. You hear that? Text call to rent for your party or event. That's 407-799-8143. That's your dude, JJ360 spins. Let him know Dirt Coast Los and Dirt Coast Podcast sent you. That's the code.
Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. We got another one too right here too, man.
Oh man, First Mind Bell Bond. That's my girl Cammy, man. Cammy rocks with us. You see Cammy, she is mobile. That's First Mind Bail Bonds, 24-hour bonding, serving all Florida counties, bonding information, walkthrough, and public notary. You see the number 321-914-7603. Cammy will come see you. That's First Mind Bail Bonds. Shout out to Cammy.
Okay, man. We got quite a few of them, man. We're gonna go and get through this real quick.
This is my G right here.
Yeah.
This is like show number 3, of course, Alicia Way. It's open enrollment right now for health insurance, but affordable life insurance, guaranteed
Y'all
approval.
need it too, 'cause y'all been dying.
No medical exam, low premiums. Call or text Alicia Way today at 863-268-5984. Let them know Green and Dirt Coast Low sent you from Dirt Coast Podcast. That's Alicia Way. Also, man, he's a DJ. He's out here rocking homecomings and proms and all that. He'll even make you a beat, sell you a policy. You know what I'm saying? Get your YouTube channel up and running. Alicia Way.
Yep. Come on, we gotta keep it going. Can't
Ramey
forget our girl,
Customs.
man. Can't forget our girl, man.
Right here, home team. Anything you see custom made is from a Ramey Customs. Get at her for the 3D. Get at her for the Dirt Coast coasters. I mean, anything you need, she can make it happen for you. Ramey Customs. Follow that at Ramey Customs on TikTok and Instagram. Custom made. I even got a shirt. It's a Dirt Coast Podcast shirt, and that bitch glow in the dark.
Yeah, let's get down. You know what I'm saying? We got one more. Get on out of here, man. Start this thing on right. You know what I'm saying?
Foreign lifestyle. They laced us. I think it was maybe show 7 or 8. They sent us the fit. Definitely, I saw that shirt this morning as I'm talking.
Yeah.
Got a little caught up there. But Foreign Lifestyle, man, that's a brand. It's at Foreign Lifestyle on IG. Hit them up.
And one time for my girl Asa too, for our Rich Gang clothing line too. No, we got some stuff going on with Rich Gang. We chopped it up. That's my girl actually. That's we killed it at the car show. So one time for Asa, that's Rich Gang clothing line. We got some big things. She gonna come holler at us. Know what I'm saying? One time for Guap 45 too. Y'all need to go pull up Guap 45. I got that.
Shout out to Guap 45.
Yeah. 600 Nuke. 600 Nuke.
Yeah, 600 Nuke.
600 Nuke. I'm saying the name. What? Nugatti. 600 Nugatti, too.
Our
he
special
represent-
guest knows him, so it's definitely up.
Yeah.
600 Nuke Gotti.
Yeah, we might want to get into it, man. Bring my boy in, man. Let's tell him
It
we
is
work
a
with him.
Tuesday, so you know we're not usually here on a Tuesday unless it was a special event.
Yep.
And we're going up today. Today we have our special guest, my brother from another mother. TWAN D the Student is in the building. Shout out
Yes,
to
sir.
TWAN D the Student, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Hey, man.
Yeah.
One, I want to appreciate y'all for having me on here.
Nah, I love you coming through, bro.
I appreciate it.
Hey, man,
when
say,
they told
man.
me, when they told me it was you, because I've been trying to get right with you
Right.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
trying to
You've
get
been
with
trying to
you.
get the interview.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to see one thing about me, you and he gonna kill me for this. I've been in the inbox talking to him all day.
D-Rub.
D-Rub,
It's my guy.
Yeah, y'all.
My
Yeah,
guy.
on this part of the field where I'm sitting at, I look up to y'all.
Okay.
So that's why.
Appreciate it.
And Baby Lat too. That's another thing too.
Yes.
You can go get him up too.
Legendary.
But
Legendary. Shout out to
when
Baby.
I started to do things, I love the homage part. So you was one of them people that always stuck out to me for doing this, what I'm doing, before I was doing it, right?
it, man.
D-Rug is one of those individuals as well, for Orlando, right?
Shout out to arrogant
Yeah.
assholes.
Yep.
Long time.
So is G-Money too.
Just Black.
You know what I'm saying?
G-Money.
Yeah, G-Money, where he had the part Word on the Street. So,
Yeah,
Word on the Street.
Yeah, and Nolan.
But remember, D Rug was back from Mad Face TV.
Yeah, Mad Face, yeah.
Still doing Mad
Yeah.
Face TV. He had that the Jeezy show.
Exactly. So I appreciate you for when they told me you wanted to come and do it, man, shit, I cut my schedule off and like, we could do it, man.
Man,
So-
I appreciate it, man. I thank you for that. And shout out to everybody that is still doing it and staying consistent, man. And I feel like this is kind of like my reintroduction back into the pod game. But I want to say something real quick.
yeah, go ahead. Let's
What
do it.
kind of fucking intro? I don't know if I can curse for that.
No, yeah,
man,
you
we
can.
cuss,
You
we
can
cuss.
I
cuss.
don't
Everything
curse for
on
the
that.
algorithm.
Yeah.
What kind of fucking intro
Shit ass pussy, goddamn.
was that? Okay, he gave, all right, for those that's not to know, me and A used to do, and this is my brother, right? So we used to do a podcast called Mud Podcast. I ain't never.
What it was called? What it was
Mud.
called? Mud.
And it was
podcast.
because he is,
I'm a Capricorn. I'm an Earth sign.
and I'm a Cancer.
It's a water sign. Earth plus water equals mud.
Right, and we would disagree on certain.
I like that. I like that.
But I'm listening to him, and he is putting together these Michael Buffer words.
Yeah, that's
Y'all
easy.
gotta appreciate that intro.
Yeah.
I just want to say, okay, that whenever I come back into this thing, I gotta have an intro. Shout out to Dirt Coast.
Yeah, because I didn't even know what to call you. I didn't even know what to call you. I said, damn, Green. I mean, he done so much because I always, even in that short time,
Yeah.
when we did this interview started within under 24 hours with
Yeah.
Fire Alert, right? So I said, damn, at least let me go. And they think I'm just playing around. So when I do something on this side of the field, because this really ain't my expertise, right? So when I do it, I'm just going to make it look like, it might look like I'm just up here bullshitting around, but no, I'm going to do a little notes. Right? So I said, damn, let me go and see. But you do every damn thing. I don't know what I said. Green, should I call him a rapper, an artist? Should I call him an entrepreneur? Should I call him a promoter? Should I call him a
activist?
host? Should I call him an activist?
Yeah, man.
Like,
I am everything, but one thing I am is me. You know,
Right.
and that's something that
Yeah,
that's
good
something that whether I'm hosting, whether I was an MC, which I like to say I'm retired now.
Nah,
Whether
they like to do that. They
Whether
like to do
I
that.
was leading a march of 6,000 people, no violence.
Yeah.
We was the only protest during that time that had no violence.
Wow.
and-
wow. And wait, no, you got that's big. You got
Expand on that. I started to bring that picture up.
You
Yeah,
just
we can
can't
expand on it.
Yeah, you just can't.
We
You
can
just
expand.
can't.
And whatever
walk-
y'all- hey,
you
listen, I'm
just
here
can't-
for it tonight.
You just can't
Man,
walk
we
around
in it,
that,
boy.
man.
Like, I
If
was
y'all
telling
like
Lo.
that, if y'all paying attention, 'cause I know this last minute. If y'all like that, man, the comment boost, so y'all can drop the comment. Y'all can even call in. We logged on, so
Like, subscribe, and
Yeah.
share as always. But
yeah, we got Twan in the building, man. So
Yeah, man. Dirt Coast Podcast.
Yeah, elaborate on
that's
that,
on my
bro.
live. Y'all go to the YouTube.
yeah, tell them about that.
Yeah.
This was during the quarantine, guys. So
Yeah, so I mean, I always been on that, and for me, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like, because I know where that energy comes from. When I came outside, it was either, all right, I'm willing to die, go to jail, not in the sense of sparking it.
yeah.
and this was during the Greg Floyd. I mean,
Yeah, this is during the George Floyd.
I'm sorry.
Right,
Oh.
This
you
was-
know,
oh,
yeah, so
them
yeah,
folks
so
want
that's
to call
that
it the
mind frame.
civil unrest.
Right.
When
Yeah, they
black
named-
people basically was
Yeah.
fed up for a little bit. That's pretty much what it was, right?
Right.
But nah, man. Shout out to Jennifer Desire and her foundation. She put it together. They hit me up. They said they wanted me to lead the march, and so all week I'm looking at the protests. Right. They going on the highway. They getting bombed out. Just crazy stuff. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, all right, man, how I'm gonna do this? So at the time, my kids, she tripping like, yo, out there,
Yeah.
and,
I remember.
male bravado. I'm like, ain't nothing finna happen to me, right? So when we go, we got a plan. We have a plan of how we gonna protect the women.
Right.
We
Wow.
already done seen what's going on. And I remember we was in Lake Eola. We met at Lake Eola, right where the lady comes out of the grass. So I go up the hill and I turn around, and the crowd looks like ants, man. And I have this thing that I do at my shows where I don't say shut up or be quiet. I just say, hey, put the peace signs in the air, right?
Okay.
So I did the same rendition. And when I told him to put the peace signs up, bro, it felt like that scene in Malcolm X where he was in front of the jail and he did this.
That power. God damn.
Bro, I got chills and I was like, they'll do whatever I say today. And that's when I knew the responsibility and power was dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if I tell them, let's go to the courthouse right now, they gonna go.
Right.
Because of what I just witnessed, just with them putting their tools up. And this is thousands. And leading that,
Without even saying a word.
man, it was crazy, right? And then leading that throughout and it being no violence. Unfortunately, when we have events, that's kind of like our claim to fame. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like, oh, no violence, right?
Right.
50 just did the show in
Right.
Shreveport, 16 days, no violence, right?
Right.
That should be a thing for us. It
Right.
shouldn't be.
Right.
But seeing what led up to that, right? People getting bombed, going to jail, face to face with the police. Well, we actually had police help us. It was like, hey man, we got 2 dudes over there that just picked up rocks. We seen y'all all day. We know y'all out on there. And the men that was assigned to protect it, we was able to get them in check. But I say that to say, and just to wrap that up, man, it was just the power of my voice.
Yeah.
Like that's when I really realized it. And it was just like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that
Damn,
time, bro.
yeah.
I remember he was on the news.
That's big.
He had a news interview, and
That's
I remember
big.
at that time,
That's big.
he came and he said to me, remember Kanye has a song said, no one man should have all that power.
Yeah.
And I remember he said
Yeah.
that when after it happened, he's like, hey, I went out there and when I threw up the 2, and he said that, the response, the frequency came back at me. You know what I'm saying? It was overwhelming, and that's big, brother. And like a lot of people don't know, man, like I'm Blasian, right? I'm half black, half Asian. For me to get in touch with my black side, man, it's either one of these 2 brothers right here. You know what I'm saying? OG Lo D put me on a path long time ago, and then when me and TWAN really clicked up, he put me on so much, the Dr. Claude
That'd
Anderson.
be intriguing to me. When people say a lot of that, I don't even be aware of this stuff.
Yeah, no. Me and you back in the day, man, like,
I hear a lot of people say that, damn, Lowe's, I don't be aware of
No.
this.
Because it's in you.
yeah.
Right? It's not on you, it's
guys-
in you. So you're not looking at it like I'm black conscious.
Yeah.
You're looking at it like I'm black. I'm a black man with this thought process.
And even more.
Oh no!
Yeah.
See, this where my brain get where I shut down at. It's certain words I don't like.
Okay. So I know what you want. So for sake of conversation,
Yeah.
we'll say that, right? Shout out to my Moorish brothers out there. No, we are not a crayon color.
I had to tell them that too. See, it'd be a lot of that with me because I got sovereign brothers and I got people that live it and got the sovereign tag and all that. I got the people that do the banks and the trust and all that. Like even corporate agenda level, right? We have these online meetings where we get in our little thing and debate, and I had to tell them a lot of times too. Even when you're dealing with color, that's something that's fictitious.
Legally, it's important, actually.
It's fake, right? Well, actually, legal and lawful is 2 different things, right?
Well,
it's like child support and going to jail for you in the same jail, but you in there for legal things and they in there for criminal things, right? So you got to understand the difference between legal and what's lawful too.
True.
So I have these whole debates on people. That's what me and my Moorish brother get into it. And these my partners. This is what me and my pastoral brothers get into it. So I got brothers on these elite levels. Some people that's professors, we get into it. We're not getting into it, but it's debate things we have, right?
Debating.
So what my thing is be words. I'm like a scientist on words. So when they get
etymology is important.
Yeah, so when they get to playing with that thing, that's where my expertise kick in because I studied them and I put in 10, 15, 12 years of researching and buying books and spending $400 on books. Yeah. My wife used to say, what the hell is you doing? You finna, hey, baby, order this for me. Man, that book cost $380. Get it. Right? So I got, this the stuff I've been doing over a 12, 13-year pattern, so I be adamant about a lot of stuff. Right?
Yeah, and I think that to get not to dwell on this too much, but I think when we talk about scholarship, right? Like folks them will say you have to have a paper, but he's a scholar.
Yeah.
Is that?
He's a scholar. No, he's a scholar.
He's a
bro.
scholar.
And
The people with the
My
paper.
brother, he's a scholar. Man, studying this stuff since 17
oh yeah,
years old.
Goat is a scholar.
Yeah.
A scholar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And self-imposed, which I mean by that is like I'm off curriculum. So I'm gonna get a more expertise thing than a lot of the scholars, what they're saying, because they just stuck in a curriculum, right? I'm all the curriculums.
yeah.
Kind of like what Cat Williams did. And it wasn't even so much of also him teaching me about my
Yeah,
African American side.
exactly, like
He even
Cat
told me to get more in touch with my Asian side.
Right.
Right? So that was just a big thing of a cultural thing. But a lot of my cultural, you know what I'm saying, influences that I get and the things that I know, I get knowledge from YouTube, brother. So I appreciate y'all, man, for putting me up on things because, like I told you, now I have, you both know my brother. I'm having conversations with my brother that I couldn't have years ago. And he brought up to me the other day, Dr. Claude Anderson. I was like, man, TWAN D told me this years ago.
Right.
He'll bring me up something. I'm like, well, Lo D was on that. I said, well, Lo D told me to tell you about prayers, man. You right on the right thing. Like we're talking about incantations and spells. So
Well, I don't call them that.
And but what we doing?
I meditate.
It's King Talk.
Meditate.
Only. This is King Talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Remember we
I
said
mean-
prayers are incantations and spells. Remember he was saying that?
I say the word, but
Yeah.
I always talk about if it's even when you go biblical and you put on aspect. I'm not really religious, but
Oh, no, none
it
of us
all
are.
makes sense when you break it down and you got understanding of words,
Of course.
right? And you have to have what you say etymology.
Etymology is the very
Always know
important.
origin.
Yeah.
So when you break down the origin, that's my whole thing about it. Which word are you using? Which form of word are you using? Now your perception is gonna change if you don't know the origin of the word.
100%. 100%.
Kind of like
bro.
black. Black meant pure.
Right?
White is dirty.
So learn origin. Even with that, it's color. See, black,
We're
out
gonna
of
let you
black,
go.
everything, life is black, right? Out of everything come black. But light make things grow. So what we call them black ain't a color. It's an essence. So when they start, and white, ain't nobody black. Your shirt is black. Ain't nobody that. Your wording is white. Ain't nobody that.
Nobody that.
So it's an essence. So when you looking at your driver license, when they say black, white, but they get to another gender, it say Hispanic or other. That ain't a color. So now they're going back to nationality.
Yeah.
So these things that they're creating is what they call diverse. When you're doing black and white and doing color, that's a separate thing.
Yeah.
That's something to pull something apart.
Absolutely.
So it's fake.
And that's what we have to get on, right? And so at 40 years old, the one thing that pisses me off is this election stuff.
God
Right.
damn, you 40 now?
Because that's what they was trying to do. They were using color below to do it.
And the thing is, it's like, you can't go as hard as you went for the presidential election if you don't even know your city commissioner. If you don't even know the commissioner that's in the district you live in.
But when I say that, I'm a
Especially
fool.
if you live in District 5, District 6, wherever it is, if you don't know your city commissioner, who your sheriff is, who your mayor is,
I agree.
the things that you don't like what you see,
The stuff you can control, actually.
the stuff that you don't like what you see, that ain't
Right.
45, 46, or 47. That's the illusion of inclusion.
I agree.
So if anybody want to vote shame and do all this, and obviously we're past that and we got what we got.
Right.
But at the same time, I'm to the point now where it's just like, when are Americans, not even black people, when are Americans going to wake up and say, man, they playing in y'all face?
Every day.
When we come, see, when we almost did it. See, it's diverse. We was about to do it, then the COVID thing happened, and it put everybody at 6 degrees separation.
Very.
So you had to be 6 degrees apart. This is a worldwide thing. So that's a diverse thing that something happened, and we didn't know what was going on. Yeah. They said you gotta be 6 feet on a world scale. That's imagine the whole world was separating at a 6 feet distance.
Okay.
That's
But I saw different. I'm gonna tell you this to play devil's advocate.
Mm-hmm.
I saw different with the protests because the one thing that I saw is every oppressed group that has ever been oppressed by that heterosexual white man.
Oh,
Because that's the enemy.
I don't know about that.
Hold on. because I got a different perspective too.
Yeah.
Was there. So what we got to understand is this, right? So we'll get upset that the Asians got a hate crime bill. They should have it. We need to get upset with who ignored us and not give that us opposed to them. I can't get mad at them, but the best trick that they do is pit us against each other.
Okay.
You ain't never seen no white man beef. The closest white man beef we seen in our lifetime was Joe Biden and Joe Biden and Trump the last election.
Shit me.
It was the closest on a national scale.
Shit me.
On a national scale. This is what they'll do. Man, the Asians got a hate crime bill, but we ain't got no hate crime bill. That ain't the Asians' fault.
No. Right. That ain't the Asian fault.
Oh.
And what is the Asian though?
Oh, the
See,
gays.
now we gotta go. But what is that?
And again, this is for
When you
this,
talk
is for
enterprise.
this kind of level, right?
Yeah, but what is that?
Okay, the gays got this.
It's black Asians, ain't it?
Of course.
Right
It's
here.
white Asians, ain't it?
Yeah, so when I
what's that?
speak on that, I speak what I speak. The only thing that I will speak different about is the J word, and I'm gonna just say the J
Yeah,
word.
just say the J word.
That, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, what I'm saying is what I'm coming to realize. And listen, I'm B1. I'm always gonna be black first. Always.
But what's that?
That's again, when I speak that way, I'm speaking for the sake of the audience. Right? Because we can get into
but you talking about
we
the
can
color
really
thing.
get into our, you know what I'm saying?
But you talking about a color thing, you gotta understand that it's black people that's color black, but they're not black in essence.
Okay.
Right.
And I agree with you.
They hate
all
black
skin
people.
folk and kinfolk.
It's black people that hate black people.
But this goes to my point. This is why we have to have an overstanding of who we want to be nationality-wise.
And it's white people that hate white people.
Of course.
Oh.
Who we want to be nationality-wise.
You know why I asked my white friends? I asked them the question when they think like that, right? My white friends that think like that. You know what I asked them? I said, who you think made the word nigga? If it's a derogatory thing, right? And they say what they say. And I said, who you think made the word poor white trash? Same person.
Same person.
Niggas is Irish.
Same person.
Niggas is Irish.
Same people.
So, but here's the thing, right? And Fred Hampton understood this.
Yeah, that's right.
Fred, what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
What I'm about to say. Fred Hampton understood it.
Yeah, because he went. That's right.
Fred Hampton understood.
Yeah.
And again, this is just for sake of argument.
Yeah.
I'm B1.
Well, we ain't gonna argue.
Right,
We
for the
debate.
sake of conversation.
Yeah.
I'm B1. Shout out to Dr. Boyce Watkins. I'm black first.
Yeah.
Right?
You hit Fred Hampton. That's
Right, I'm
a
black
great analogy.
first,
That's a
but
great
I
analogy.
understand that the enemy is trying to. This a poor people problem.
Yes.
Right. That's what I mean.
This a poor, and
I
the
agree.
enemy is saying.
I agree.
that poor white man, and of course, he is programmed to thinking that even the poorest white man is still richer than the poorest
Yeah,
black
they always
man,
feel that
right?
way. The poorest white man is still better than the black
programming,
man.
though.
But-
once we understand as people as a whole
I get where you're going.
that the programming is based on
Yeah,
that
but this what got me. This what
It's a
got
whole
me.
different thing.
But this what got me. And this is what a professor that teach this, what you saying. This what got me, right?
Okay.
We went in deep on it, right? We went to doing what we call etymology. And we started going in and we started studying names and started studying who these people was, blood related, right? And we started tracing it all the way back. Me and this professor that studied at Clark University, right? And what we found out was, when we traced it back, guess what? Them people we thought was white, guess who they were? They were niggas. They started all this shit. Niggas behind this shit. They wasn't white at all. It's like, I'm telling Green like this. Say for instance, me, or just say I go out here right now and get in a one-on-one square up fight with a white boy at Wawa. Me and this white boy knuckling down, right? I beat the white boy up. I turn around and say, hooray, hooray, I beat the white boy up, right? And just say some of my peers see the fight. And I go all in the hood, man, I just beat a motherfucker ass, nigga, I beat a bitch ass at Wawa, I'm bragging my ass out, right? They find out I was a white boy. Look what they don't tell me.
Oh, that was a white boy.
So how they get so much
Yo, people, you know what I'm saying?
We right back.
We back online, bro.
Yeah.
We back online.
But we share a passion for our people.
We do. No. These are here's the thing, man. Like
Somebody just texted me. The audio went out and it froze. We back.
We back.
Look at
We
that.
back.
Ah,
They watching. They watching.
I'm horrible at saving numbers, man.
They watching.
Horrible at saving
Here's the
numbers.
thing, bro. Well, I had a guest that was coming through last week, and
everyone should be passionate about their.
you should be, bro.
Yeah. So I wanna. Oh, that's my boy Los. I want to get a overstanding.
You want to come in? You out there?
No. He was texting me about the sound. I want to get an overstanding of anything that we talk about tonight.
Yeah.
I know it's low. I want to get an overstanding of anything we talk about tonight. And everybody should be passionate about their people.
Should be.
Everybody should be culturally biased.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
There's nothing wrong with being culturally
No, I
biased.
agree.
Everyone should think, I gotta get my people straight first.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way we all gonna be able to sit at the table and figure out who we need to help.
But you got to understand too, who, because we got to realize too, we have people on our side that's ready to rock the boat. See, it's always gonna be a family feud. Man, everything started with a family.
So
feud.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, and this is just real. And I love Dr. Umar, and he says it should be psychological, but it's too bad to be psychological.
I get it.
It literally needs to be a civil war within our folks.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's what
Because
I'm saying. That's the family feud.
That's the family
The
feud.
only way, if we just gonna keep it on us.
That's right.
If we gonna keep it on us, we gonna get,
We got to protect the babies.
again, real quick, we gonna get black in here real quick, y'all.
Right. We gotta protect the
If we
babies.
just wanna keep it on us, in order for anything to move forward, it has to be a separation. It literally has to be a state property, get down and lay down kind of thing.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, when you really think about that, you're like, dang, but it's one of these things to where the Haitian Revolution, when it ended up how it ended up, if they didn't make sure,
There you go.
we got to get rid of everybody that ain't down for
There
this.
you go. There you go.
Because if not, you will keep us in chains.
There you go.
It wasn't just Nat Turner. There was hundreds
There you go.
of revolt attempts.
Exactly.
But it was always that one yang.
That's on that bullshit. They're gonna go tell them folk.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, they
So-
over there. Hey dog, this what they doing, man. Hey,
As
bro,
crazy
hey.
as this sounds, as suggestive
We
as
seeing it right
sounds,
now.
you have to have that.
You got to.
You got to.
And that's why I say black folks just need to shut out the election for a few years and get our shit straight.
Everybody ain't black. They not like us. But how me and you think?
go back to what we
just
talking about.
cause we black.
It go back to what we talking about.
He could blend
And
in
this is
being
what-
black.
And this is what it is, right? And this is why nationality is so important.
That's right.
This is why it's so important, because it's like, you know what? I'm not going to do nothing to you, but you're not a part of this.
Yeah.
Agree.
You're not a part of this.
Agree.
And that's what it has to be. And until it is that,
Yeah, because you got.
we're going to be where we're going to be.
And you got to look at it from a strategy point too, right? Just say if we was a quote all black organization,
Mm-hmm.
how can they get in it? They have to say them black motherfucker ain't have to penetrate it.
Yeah, that's the only way they infiltrate it.
So we going on, oh, blacks get to come in, or you don't let 10 of them in because of skin color instead of what's his moral conception.
And that's what killed me about the whole Kamala thing. I'm like, we're really doing this again, y'all?
There we go.
It's like, you damn right I did vote for Obama because he was black. That was the first thing,
Yeah.
like that. It was so much different things at that time, right? You know what I mean?
Right, they make you
No,
catch up. That's right. You know,
because
it's
they
real.
told
Get
you
a chance. Try it.
before Obama, what did they say? You can be
That's
anything
right.
in this country. You
Yeah.
can be,
So let's try
including
it.
what?
a black
President.
Let's try it.
So when I see a nigga, I'm gonna vote for him.
Off rip.
But guess what?
Off
Though?
rip.
After 8 years, now this is how I'm gonna preface this. Optics, a black man with a black wife and his black children.
Yeah.
Optics, why he got the swag. He
Oh, yeah.
a nigga for sure, right?
He's an MC.
The
Everything.
walk,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
The talk,
That was great.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, it came out nothing for us, right?
Not a
So
damn
we
team.
wasn't
So we
gonna
learned.
fall for that again.
But we learned.
And then you got somebody, and it goes to my man point right here, right? Obama culturally connected with us. When you hear Obama talk, you say that's a nigga.
That's a nip.
You know what I'm saying? I
I'm
don't give a damn
fucking
what his
with
mama
this
is.
guy.
When you hear the NCAA tournament, you know, when he hoop. You know what I'm saying? Like when you hear Obama talk, you say that's a brother.
Yeah.
I'm not one of the ones to say, oh, Kamala wasn't black. But what I am one of the ones to say she wasn't no nigga.
Not that.
You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is that culturally connected thing
That's
that we
what I was
all
saying.
have in common.
They
And
not
that's-
like us.
Exactly. I think that's why we differ a little bit in our understanding of Not Like Us. Right? I think we still got this, but Not Like Us for me, that's what it meant for me. Like, hey, he ain't what we've been through. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never made nothing about what we've been through.
It was a culture mark.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So,
but he wasn't saying he wasn't black because he know he got a black dad.
Yeah, he was saying, man, he ain't connected.
He ain't connected like that.
The same thing with Camaro. Oh, she got a Jamaican dad. We understand that,
but they don't.
The
know.
pigmentation is there. We get it. But when you hear her speak, do you say that's a sister? Because when I hear Michelle Obama speak, I know that's a sister, even if she's dark.
Even the answer, how she walk.
I heard Kamala. I heard Kamala have like 3 different accents.
We know what that is, right? So what I hate with so many people, and especially our sisters, is like, okay, we were supposed to do this again. And now I'm doing this to somebody that when they open their mouth, I don't feel culturally connected to
at all.
Right.
I don't feel like I'm voting for a sister.
Right. I felt like I was connected to
the orange. I don't feel that way, right?
I felt that way though.
So that was just me. Shout out to everybody that did.
I didn't vote. I don't vote. I did. My wife did. But let me tell you what she did. I'm gonna put you out there, baby. I'm gonna put her out there. And a lot of them had to do that for the man to do that by that landslide, right? You like had a lot of Democrats that was talking that shit and went there and voted Republican.
Yeah, a lot of people did that, man. It was the same thing that happened.
Baby, you did it. We found out you did it.
What was that? But we voted. That was the year we voted. I'm not gonna say who we voted for.
That shit gonna change, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
We did that same shit.
Just high level gang banging. You told me one thing: left wing, right wing, same bird.
Same bird.
Yeah.
Stop fooling the people, man.
That was my main thing, right?
Left wing.
But what about the head? A wing, I can break a wing. I could go without an arm. What about a head?
I'm gonna be real with y'all, and like this is so like
she ain't got no head, man.
Like, when I say this, right, like the other folks are gonna be like, this is treasonous. I had, the one thing I was disappointed about January 6th.
What was that? Oh,
is that it wasn't us.
Oh yeah, no, definitely that because
that's what I was. Because if anybody in this country should have been that fed up, because we talk about the head, right? To be that fed up, it should have been us. But we
go there and be peaceful.
Niggas don't want to die no more.
We go there a million deep.
Niggas don't want to die no more.
No, we go there a million deep.
And we'll go there bitch and sing, we will overcome.
It be all us.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Nothing don't happen.
You know why?
When we leave that bitch and go back to the hood.
Because niggas don't want to die no more behind righteousness. They don't want to die, go to jail no more.
They'll die behind hood.
Yeah. What did I say when I told y'all the story about the protest? There was 2 things that I stepped outside with the understanding that I was willing to accept.
He told me
now, let me tell you something.
I'm either die, go to jail.
But let me tell you something. That's big. I'm just saying what you was willing. You got a family, right? You got.
Yes.
Bro, family was begging the nigga not to go.
No. It's a reason you're doing it. See, I know why you do it. That's the big thing. I know why you do it. Guess why you do it? You done did it before.
Oh yeah.
See, we all come back, bro. You probably was
a martyr, a fucking.
Yeah, you probably.
You was one of them niggas burned at the stake back at the witch hunting.
You probably led a crew.
Yeah.
Right into this shit.
Well, my aunt did.
Cause you ain't just gonna jump into.
No.
Yeah, when my aunt did what you call them, we had 2 relatives that fought with Nat Turner. Yeah.
This shit take your livelihood. What you doing?
Oh man, hey.
Yeah, your job will find out you doing some shit like that. TWAN, we gotta lay you off, dog. You came in 2
Let
weeks
him know.
late.
Let him know.
Let him
know. I done did some shit at the job that was revolutionary.
They had a Halloween party, bro.
And guess what? I guarantee you, a nigga the one got you out of there.
Look, they had a Halloween.
You know what this man said to me? It was black security.
Oh my God.
You know what he said to me? He compared me to, and I love my brother. I'm not gonna say his name, but I love my brother. We're gonna say James for the sake of the thing. James was a smooth dude.
Yeah.
James' walk was so smooth that when it rained, the rain parted.
Okay.
So
Damn, James.
wet.
Damn.
James is in the Bible too. You gotta watch
James
that.
was a cool dude. He say, and I'm the disruptive nigga. He goes, why don't you just be more like James? Ooh. And I looked at him.
Your soul,
and this was a Haitian man.
Oh, yeah,
so
I know
he
you're
got the
blood
of 1804.
So
the
it
Haitian
sounded like this.
Revolution.
Why do you be more like James?
You know what I'm saying? And I looked at him and I said, oh, y'all want me to be the safe nigga.
All right.
So just
I ain't that.
Background story, guys.
I ain't that.
During Halloween.
I'm not the safe nigga.
During Halloween, though, check this out. During Halloween, this man came to work as Huey P. Newton.
Cause they tried me.
Boy, you crazy.
With the machine gun and all.
Cause they tried me.
Beret and all like this. Los, like
Cause
this.
they tried me. They tried me on some bullshit, racial shit, right? So this is what I feel. And maybe this is just a product of Pac.
You one of them, bro.
But I just feel like, man,
You just don't do that.
everybody you can change something, man, if it's in your heart. And it's just in me, bruh. It's just in me.
Bruh.
You know what's
that
in you?
protest wasn't me going, oh, I want to be a part of something. That was me saying, finally, let me see what we gonna do. And I'm gonna tell y'all
It's
what, I was
deeper than that.
disappointed.
Check this out, bro.
You look at that
Disappointed
shit
in
on a
us.
basic level. You kind of, it's deeper than, man.
Man, one time me and this
You
guy,
think you
right?
sacrificing your...
Bro,
But that shit deep. When you
Oh, yeah.
step out on the line and protest, I had
Deeper
a
than
part of
rap.
that protest for weed in California. He was on the first part of that, breaking that wave in, that hippie thing, and then bringing the weed to be first for medicinal
purposes.
At first, remember, my partner was part of that whole thing when they went out with the hippies and smoked in front of the police station and went to jail and got beat on, protesting, right? And he said the guy that, it's money involved in it. You know, you go to jail, people come get you. They got lawyers for you and everything, right? He was one of big nigga. You know the white boy told him they're protesting? Cause they get beat on. Man, you gotta do something. The police beat on him. My brother said, man, I ain't letting them motherfucking police hit on me. Now when they come up, I just throw my hands up. They're gonna take me to jail. He said, big as you is, you's a big black guy. I need you to get beat.
No.
I said, but even that, you see, even in the protest thing, it
But
has
see,
that
it's the
stigma.
mentality, right? Like, and we can really get deep about who the person George Floyd was, but just for where it was.
I saw him in Scarface video. I loved him.
Why ain't nobody going to push that crack off?
bro, why didn't nobody throw their phones at him? Here it goes.
Oh,
Let me tell you-
who he was?
nobody gonna push that crack.
No. Let's go back to what you just said. We don't speed past that real quick. You said something that was ancient too. You say nobody know who he was, right? How they don't know who he was? George Floyd was big. You know George Floyd brought a school up, Crip and all that shit.
What I said was, regardless of what they
Yeah, no, they protested new.
Right,
They
what
protested got
what they
on.
were trying to protect. I mean, what they came out as far as, he put the gun to the girl belly, and the type of person he was is what I was talking about.
Right. Oh,
yeah.
Regardless of that, right? You seeing this going on. Schoolboy Q said one of the realest lines. He said, "If Black Lives Matter should have died with them."
Right.
And what he meant was he was talking about the phone.
Yeah, people.
Why ain't nobody going?
They're
That's just assault on the LEO.
That's
Yeah,
it.
because we've been in that stigma. Bro, we was saying people hang. We forgot. You forgot? See, what I keep saying, we come back. We got to know who we are. Remember, some of the people that stand up, they seen that before. They seen a motherfucker hang
Yeah.
in their lifetime before.
Yeah.
See, the people that got to see George Floyd, the people that got to see Rodney King, they done saw this before. We just who we are. You with what you doing. You was something before. You would be new, somebody. Because that's what's giving you you don't get paid to do that shit. Matter of fact, you
And
get
it's-
unpaid.
That's been in my spirit since a shitterbug.
Bro.
That's what I'm speaking on. That's
It's
exactly
right.
right.
Outspoken.
That's exactly right. It's in your essence.
Outspoken.
Only thing gonna make you do that.
And it's just always been as a kid. And when you're that as a kid,
Yeah.
and no one else is like that, you sometimes feel lost. So when I seen Pac say, "My big mouth," bro, do you know how comfortable it made me feel?
Yeah.
Because I had never heard anybody that was just like me.
Yeah, cause I see your passion in it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just like me. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, so it is okay for me to be like this.
Yeah, no,
you
it's-
know what I'm saying?
it's-
And that's what I think kids need to understand.
But what
they
you
gotta
got,
find something
but what
that
you
reminds
got,
them. Of it.
but what you got ain't kid. That's what I call a control warrior or a gangster. What we call a gangster, that's a warrior.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just another
Definitely got
modern
that.
word for a gang. But it's a control. You controlling your warrior. Because for you to be that protester, what you doing, man, that take guts and goddamn.
Let me tell you a story, right?
Because you standing up for what you believe and the rights of other people. It ain't about you. You worry about other. That's crazy, but it's something in your spirit that's anciently connected to. And that's why they try
Warrior
to keep
spirit,
it.
like some shaka shit, right? Type shit. Let me tell you a story one time, guys. Me and this guy, and I'm gonna just leave names out for the sake of this podcast. But me and this guy went down to a convention downtown. Wendy Day was there. Remember? This is
Wendy Day?
Wendy Day. We
That
got to meet
big.
Wendy Day. That's where I first met Wendy Day at.
That was big.
Day.
We were down there.
Got
Me and him
close.
were down there chilling. We're pushing his CD. And at the time, we're just talking. We're in, in the crowd chilling, and a local artist who was very big at that time gets into a fight. They're trying to jump, bro, right? And before I could even turn around and say anything, Twan has ran to break the fight up, not to help either person, but it ain't gonna be no jumping type shit. Is what he's saying.
That's my
Proof.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's my dude.
Proof.
You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
Right? Now, that's just part one of the story. He breaks that up, make sure that and it was security trying to jump,
proof.
bro.
Don't be proof. We need people like
Right?
that.
Right?
See what happened, though.
So that was just on one instance on humanity. He wasn't gonna let somebody he knew get jumped.
Yeah.
Right? No
And
matter.
I hadn't seen him in a minute.
Yeah.
Like it's not like
Damn, that's
Bro,
crazy.
I'm drinking a Heineken, Los, and I turn around and he's over there now,
Gone.
breaking up the fight. That's on the first part of it, right? So on the second part of it, as Wendy, that's on humanity, and he does this for artistry as well, because Wendy Day and it was a couple other constituents up on the stage talking about artists, and they're always talking down to artists. They never talk down about, on the DJs or the people who are in control of who really have the airplay and everything. So they're asking, they're like, yo, we need some artists from, somebody to come and speak. And I'm talking again, Los, I'm drinking my beer, and I'm like, I'm like, Twan? Next thing I know it, no. I hear him he's at the front of the stage. No, it's the DJ, it's the promoter. I'm like, bro, how did this brother just, he sped up? Like, it was no hesitation. On both of those instances, in humanity and for the artistry, for what he felt was right, he stood up, and like Lo said, it's just something in him. That's like I said, these are too close.
Yeah.
These are my brothers right here, man, and they stand on principle. When Lodi talks about moral, these guys have morals, man. These guys have principalities, and that's why I rock with them. These are the only two people that I would ever do podcasts with, guys.
Yeah.
Ever.
My biggest thing was finding myself. So I'm studying myself, and I was trying to find out what made me articulate and move the way I do.
Oh, man.
Right. Then I didn't meet my dad till I was 38. Then I found out I was exactly like this motherfucker. I hadn't met him, but we had the same exact path. His dad, same exact path. And it was bullshit path, right? But when I learned that, I said, oh, this how I fix myself. Right? So a lot of times they put in us, you grow up without your fathers, and a lot of times that be coming from another energy, but you have to learn both sides. That's why I told you go back and get into your agent, because that will create balance.
Definitely.
And once you create a balance, you know how to move forward. And I like you how you move, bro. But a lot of that you doing is you got to find yourself, know who you is, because something making you move like that. They used to move like that in the other world.
Yeah, man.
His dad is a cool guy too. Now his name is Al too.
shout
Great
out
name,
my pops,
Al.
man.
It can skip. See, a lot of can skip because of your uncle.
His dad
It came up with mama line.
When you see his dad, when you meet his dad again, you'll see a lot of where it comes from as well.
okay.
too.
Everybody that meet my dad, as soon as he leaves, he go, damn, you just like your dad.
Just like his
One
dad.
of the rappers said that. Somebody said that in one of their raps. It's just like your dad. I met your dad. One of the raps said
Might have
that
been
shit,
Drake,
so.
bro. Might have been Drake. Shout out to Drake.
I think it was. I think that's who said it.
We'll talk about that as well.
Trizzy.
We're gonna get into the
Yeah,
Drake.
we getting. Shout out to Dirt Coast, man.
You
I
wanna
love
do
it. I love it.
You don't want to go there.
No, we're gonna go there,
Keep
bro.
going.
We're gonna go there. Let me tell you something. Last
going.
week we had an artist
Oh,
by
you
the
and
name
Mike.
of Jack 5 here.
Yeah, Jack 5.
His
What's up,
uncle,
Jack 5,
his
man?
mentor. Shout out to Jack 5 doing numbers on Dirtcoastpodcast. But his mentor, his uncle, is the one and only Black Mike. And Black Mike off the scene, guys. Not even Twan can pull me out of my shell like Black Mike can pull me out of my shell. Like Black Mike had me stuttering in here talking about the Drake Kendrick Lamar thing. For guys who know, man, I am a Drake stan. I'm
You
a
still
OVO.
listening to Scorpion?
I'm still listening to Scorpion. Hey, Carlos know because every time he pick me up, I'm going straight to Drake, right? He knows,
I fuck
right?
with Drake too.
But it was.
On when he rapping, I always tell him that. So it's a different Drake I fuck with. I like the rapping Drake.
He's like you, bro. He likes the rapping. He's on the rapping Drake, but I know you like the R&B.
I like the R&B Drake.
R&B Drake. So it's two sides of the story, but what everybody's asking me, guys, like, for real, like, the whole Kendrick Lamar, Drake beef, guys, this shit that's been going on for years, but just kind of went into full battle mode this summer. Right?
You were going crazy.
Boy, I told him, my man, like, right now.
He wouldn't even respond to me. He was like, yo, you're banned.
You was doing them too? Man, Black Mike and him, I was in between these boys.
He was like, man, you're
It's
banned.
crazy.
You're banned. I say, bro, he got killed because, in my opinion, before Not Like Us, it was body blows. That's what I felt.
I wasn't talking to him. You know I was coming at you.
I felt it was body blows.
But I called all this out before it even happened. See, that's why I'm mad.
But when
with
that
him.
Not Like Us, that motherfucker was that.
I called all that out.
That's when Kendrick Dunk came up and blah! Laid him. You know what I'm saying? Laid him. But What's going on with my guy right now? I've never seen someone act this way in defeat. This is crazy.
Man,
Because so it's for a bigger thing that's finna happen.
Now, I will say, this is what's complicated about this for me. Because I don't put it past, I don't want to mess up your algorithm.
No.
But I don't.
Go ahead. We fuck up algorithm. I love fucking up
I
algorithm.
don't put it past the cracker to do something
Yeah.
like that.
Lucian.
I don't do that. Right?
Lucian Grange.
But
What they say when you play with the devil?
But the thing is, for me, it's optics wise. I can understand if this was the Pusha T diss record, and then that just took a wave. I'm telling y'all, when I heard the record, I stopped at 15 seconds in the record and said,
Which record?
"It's over." Not like us.
Yeah.
It's over.
Right.
And Joe Budden made a great point. He said he lucky this bitch didn't drop during HBCU season.
Yeah.
So what we got.
Well, they're still holding it for the Super Bowl.
There we go.
yeah.
So what we got was a hot regional record that hip hop hasn't gotten in a while from an artist big enough to go at the hottest artist in the game. Of course it was going to do that. So no, I don't think bots was involved. No, I don't. Do I think labels use bots? Yes. There was no reason to use bots for Not Like Us, Drake. I'm sorry, bro. There was no reason to use bots. The record was what the record was, brother.
Well,
and that's why I'm so disappointed, because it's like, damn, bro. It's like, you can't take that L. And everybody can say, oh, it's for a bigger purpose. It's for a bigger purpose. Well, if that was the case, you should have did this shit long before.
The bigger purpose is
the Kendrick beef.
No.
Because it was happening long before the Kendrick
The Kendrick beef was green. Okay, here's the thing, right? Like, if you know gang beef, bro, nobody can get shot. You can't just take even with gangs, bro, you just can't kill a person. It got to get green lighted, right? Same thing here.
The beef got a start date. Y'all know that?
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
The beef got a start date. You can pull up the date the shit started. It's crazy. It had a start date, right?
But here's the thing, right? Just like with Nipsey, everybody, you got to get green lighted, bro. So you're telling me that the number one cash cow in the industry, if you listen to Larry Jackson's interview, right? Larry Jackson will tell you that Drake alone is bigger than the 60s, 70s, and 80s combined. A man who signed this contract with Gamma, as Joe Budden has brought up, that's okay.
What could have happened if Dre didn't sign a contract with you?
Okay, so if Drake never signs a contract, here's what you guys
happen?
got to understand. Drake could have took down the whole music industry
It'd
by
fail.
himself by going independent. We talked about this.
I remember.
It was falling
Drake-
anyway.
it was falling,
So all
so-
he did was give him longevity.
That's all he did.
So all this is an attention. Listen,
He gave
the new
them-
currency is attention.
He gave them a leg up. He says it, right?
We ain't
So
buying music no more.
if you go to listen to Red Button, right? He said, when y'all needed the hand up, I gave it to you. He signed
There
the
you go.
contract. Now, the beefs, okay. Remember the Rick Ross beef just came out of nowhere. The Rick Ross beef is because Rick Ross is owned by Drake, right? That's why Drake is, all these artists are on Gamma, like Joe Budden was saying. That's Sexy Red. That's why he's always in Sexy Red stuff. You know what I'm saying? Rick Ross. So some of these artists,
say the record companies.
the Metro Boomins were mad about that. Metro Boomin's mad about a bitch. Now, let me tell you something. Don't bring your bitch around Drake, bro.
It's all fake.
Don't bring your bitch around Drake, right? But
Yeah, he's a dirty man.
No,
Yeah.
what I told you
Drake be dirty man.
6 months ago, before all this stuff happened,
He looked
what I
like a
told
dirty
you,
man.
What I know.
Drake looked like a dirty
I
man.
said that the record industry is fit to crash.
Oh, no, man, I've been- yeah.
And I said they're gonna need a way out. They're gonna create this thing to have everybody caught up in it before Puffy.
man,
Remember, we're gonna go back.
Okay.
Before Drake beef, before Trump got shot. Remember I was saying all kind of crazy shit. Ain't gonna be no goddamn election. Before Kamala Harris, we knew she was running. We still thinking Joe Budden was running. Remember, I'm calling
I
all
told
this
you- I
stuff
told you I
out.
was Gavin. It's supposed to
I'm
be
calling
Gavin.
all this stuff
Supposed to be
out,
Gavin Newsom.
right? Because they are really playing out something that already happened
and
in our face.
the reason why, guys, go ahead.
He's calling himself Six God. He's calling himself Akeem, Jesus. Okay, this is a ancient biblical story that already happened. When the bodyguard got shot, Drake bodyguard got shot, and all that. When your
Weeknd.
bodyguard gets shot, what that mean? Symbolism. Your protection gone. Okay, so they did all this before all the soup star coming in.
Okay.
Okay.
I see what you're saying.
So you got to see how they talk, because I read codes and I understand how they talk. So that's my job, is to try to bring people, like we were talking about the J. Paul, the Tyson fight, and everybody like, man, that shit was fake. And I'm like, duh, motherfucker. It was on Netflix. You got to go back and see are trying to send and talk to the people about the whole Tyson fight, right? Now, it's the changing of the guards is what's going on. You would never, ever see another real boxing match ever again. It's over. Okay? It's all going to be WWE. All the sports and all the shit that we used to seeing is over. So they issuing in a new phase, which is going to be the new shit is fake. Ain't no real shit. All us that's real, ain't no more of that.
Shit, PC.
You can wear fake jewelry. These niggas buying fake jewelry. I know y'all find it because I know the dude y'all buying it from. Okay? And they passed the test. They passed the test and everything. Everybody know they fake. Testing for they just telling you it ain't glass.
Gotcha.
Okay? So the rappers, ain't no money in rap. Podcasting make more money than rap. So that's why I'm podcasting. That's why I got more money than rappers. Okay? Because nobody ain't buying music. That industry is dead. So on the way out, they grabbing attention. Okay? So the Tyson thing and that whole, we get into that. I'm gonna show you what they really was doing.
No, we talk about that. But like I was saying, in order for anything, even on this instance with the Jake Paul and Tyson thing we're gonna get into, guys, everything has to be green lit, right? Yeah, we're seeing nowadays, there was a point in time, right, in history where we saw John F. Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King assassinated,
right?
Name's
coming back up right now, too.
Nowadays, we just
Trump
saw assassination attempt.
Kennedy into his
Robert Kennedy. Robert Kennedy's back. We saw assassination attempt of character, right? There was a green light. Now, here's the thing. Remember what Kanye said? Kanye said, man, I don't like Drake because Drake would dish you and only you will know. Like, it's an inside thing.
You know what I realized the other day?
What was that?
So I came across a Kanye clip on IG, and Kanye was talking about Drake's rich baby daddy.
Okay.
What's the name of the song that Drake has with Sexy Red and SZA?
Rich Baby Daddy.
He played, and I never...
They called him crazy. Remember,
because he was
saying
saying
that,
He played into it.
Lucian. He said Lucian.
They
That's the thing.
Kanye
He said,
crazy
he said
right?
Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucian Grange.
Named Lucian Grange. That's
and
what
then
the song.
Drake comes with rich baby daddy to kind of fuck with Kanye a little bit, right?
That's it.
You know what I mean? And it's
so remember we were talking about Drake was pulled in to kill Kanye's character, right? So we're seeing the same play go over and over again, right? Where you're green light and you're green lighted. And here's the thing too, guys. A lot of people don't know as far as when you're talking about these, like I was telling Black Mike, nigga, you could write an album, you could take your time. These guys, they're corporations, right? When you speak of Drake, you speak of Kendrick Lamar, Kanye's, these are corporations, guys. Right? That we're talking about. These are corporations. These are not just individuals. So when we speak about this, like Drake couldn't put out certain disses because Sprite, Nike would not allow him to even speak upon certain things. And again, like I was telling Black Mike, this is just on some real shit. We just talking about not even cultural, not even on no ancestral, not on any of that, not anything behind it. When you call somebody a fucking pedophile, bro, there is no coming back from that shit. And here's the thing, whether it's proven or not, we are in a generation where I could say, so-and-so killed so-and-so, and then people just gonna run with that shit.
So my problem with it is
you can't come back from that shit, bro.
If you felt like this, then immediately after Not Like Us drops, that's what you should have did. You should have said, okay, hold on. I'm not doing this. Like, you put out a whole record of insinuating that I'm a pedophile. A minor, one of the biggest things in the club. Trust me, I work in the club. When that part comes on, everybody is like, A minor. Everyone is. So.
What is that? What is A minor to?
If you felt that way.
Chord.
It's a chord. It's super crazy double entendre.
But it's all matter.
Yeah, but the thing is,
vibration.
If that's how you felt, you should have stopped the battle and say, hey, this ain't, I ain't going for that, bro. That's defamation, bro. Like, yeah, we can rap battle and all that other stuff. No, you did it. You know what you did? You decided to go lower and call him a woman beater and say his best friend fathered his child and things like that. So, which is also defamation.
Which I think.
Now, here's the thing about it.
Oh, yeah.
That I have a problem with. You're not doing this until you see the snowball effect that's about to go on.
Listen.
See, you thought it was just a record.
It's a rap battle, right?
Dude gets the Super Bowl. And I will say this.
It's a rap battle, right?
Kendrick has been so calculated and still staying mystique, but being out. I dropped Not Like Us. I let it do what it do. I get the Super Bowl.
Who he represent?
I come out with Let the Party Die. I drop this surprise album, and then you are just off your rocker.
Here's the thing too. The album's not done. There's another part to this album, guys.
Yeah,
There's
you're
another
just
part to
off
this
the
album.
rocker now.
This is
you're
like
trying to sue for defamation. You trying
Ain't
to
got
sue
shit to do with that, man.
Yeah.
And we're gonna let you get off.
They got
No.
nothing to do with that.
And even with the
They got
defamation
shit to do
suit,
with
dude, that's like an artist thing. Like if artists look at it, man, in the bot thing, that's kind of on artist's side. But artists will say that it's not on their side. So it's like for this, in my opinion, because again, I'm a
They
Drake
all using
stan.
bots. They signed to a label.
Yeah. So no, I'm just saying this is we're not talking about the ancestry shit. I'm talking about on some artistry shit for the dum
Yeah, they
dums.
go back to CDs.
Yeah.
People was buying CDs.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
The label was buying CDs.
They both behind machines.
Yeah,
It's the
they're
same
both on
label.
Universal, bro.
Okay.
That's what the whole point of Drop and Give Me 50. When he was telling him drop and give me 50 because you're giving me 50% of your check whenever you drop. That's what I am telling you to drop.
Ain't got nothing to do
Continue
with
to
none of
drop,
that
right? So, but again, I'm just talking for the laymen. I ain't talking about for the scholars. I ain't talking
Yeah.
about for the people who's out. I'm talking about for
Ain't
the
got
dumb
nothing to do
dumbs.
with that.
I'm talking about for the
Casual
normal, casual people who just look at this shit for what it is. You were waiting for this man to fall. We love to build people up. Jesus Christ, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. We love to build people up. That's our way, just to break them down.
They all have to
Floyd
do
got
that.
bigger because it went from
They all have to
he
do
hasn't
that.
lost to he talked too much. I
So
want to see him lose.
the whole thing with the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson shit,
First of
on
all-
layman's terms, is because everybody
First of
wants to
all-
see this white boy get knocked the fuck out.
You got to see where they come from, man. Okay?
Again, this is just on layman's
What
terms.
is Drake?
You know what I mean?
First of all, what is he? Well, how his career started? How we first got introduced to Drake?
Actor.
Come on, man. Come on, man. It's scripted. All this shit is fake.
Nah. This ain't no. I'm not talking about again. This ain't
All of
for.
it.
This ain't for the people who really get down and want to go behind the scenes and look up TikTok videos. I'm talking about for the casuals.
Yeah.
You waited for the
So,
downfall.
See, people.
You
see,
were in for
no,
it.
It's exactly what. Exactly what's going on.
Golden State went from being loved to
To hate
I wanna
it,
watch
right?
them lose.
What they doing? That's what sports for.
But this is the same
It's just
thing.
for that.
It's the same thing. This
The
is
music thing
WWE
is
shit.
that. What sports do is to divide.
You want to see John Cena lose?
You like him, but all of them spend the money equally. All of them spent $300 million at the beginning of the thing.
You know what I thought was a real
Okay.
thing
Yeah.
to kind of bring this analogy?
Yeah.
Academics was doing a live. And he said, you know who's winning in these rap deals?
Who that?
Because he was
Listen.
talking about Dirk getting indicted. And Dirk has the same lawyer representing him that represented NBA Youngboy. And they into it. So it's one of those things to where it's like the only person winning in that situation is the lawyer.
The labels.
There we go. So
This how they selling music.
With the
They don't
analogy.
music ain't buying no more, bro. It's all listen. They sell things on attention. So as long as they got people diversing and thinking this shit is real, it's gonna make
So
money.
I'm assigned Young and Ace from Jacksonville.
I'm here to tell everybody it ain't real,
And-
y'all.
and
Ain't none of that shit real.
And Julio from Jacksonville because I know they into it.
Yeah, of
So
course.
I'm gonna just,
Bro,
we gonna just
attention
go
is the
give
new
them a-
currency, right? We've established that,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
But here's the thing, bro. It's the same reason why there's only Democrats and Republicans
How long we
on
been
the
talking
vote,
about
right?
this? The battle started in March.
What you just said. No. Here's the thing. This is humanity. This is human psychology. There can only be two. That's why there is no big three. That's why all that shit, if you really want to get into it, guys, that's when Kendrick said there is no big three. There cannot be three choices. There can only be two because the human mind can only fathom two.
Three is
God
the
and the
trifecta,
devil.
the Father, Son, the Holy Ghost. They all
Yeah,
talking
but I'm talking about when you're
spiritual.
talking about just
So you
making
eliminate
a
one,
choice.
you're only dealing with the God.
That's it. So when you think about choices,
Authority.
you have to have. That's why it's Luke Skywalker versus
Goals.
Darth Vader. You
AU.
gotta have this.
And Kendrick is talking like that on his album.
You gotta have this.
He's talking on some like
It's
No, that's exactly
creating
what
the
he's talking
mystique.
coming to rearrange this.
No,
Yeah.
Listen.
I'm
Who
coming
is
in.
Kendrick? Do you know who Kendrick is? Do we know who he is?
I'm
Let's
an
talk about who he is.
Israelite. Don't call me black.
But
no
what he
more.
talking about? What is Kendrick talking about?
I don't know because I ain't listened to a
He's
motherfucking Kendrick album since
Kendrick,
2018.
No, Kendrick knows anciently, right? He don't walk this planet before. Okay? He's
we all
telling you who
have.
he is, right? And Drake don't walk this planet before also.
We all have.
Okay? Drake father, you know Drake, you know what song that is? You know what song that is?
Great balls of fire.
You know Great Ball of Fire. You know the ancient Roots Behind Great Ball of Fire. That's the only first song that actually the devil is playing a chord on. That's a song that hell, that song. Great goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Yeah, that's a song to bring your vibration down. That's magic. So they're saying this man got a spell, Drake Daddy. He know how to play tones to catch your energy and bring your frequency down.
Yeah, I mean, I remember you telling me the music industry changed the
Dr. Dre, the Chronic.
the frequency.
That's right.
From love frequency to
And Chronic and Kendrick got the frequency to bring and put your energy on comeback and war energy. He represent Treetop Paru, which is an ancient clan. They've been on this earth for thousands of years. They're not a gang. Those are tribes. Tribes that don't have no constitutional rights because they fight the government. Uh-oh. So that's what it's all about. It's a tribal movement.
Yeah, that's the behind the scenes of it.
Treetop Pyrus was the ancient clans that was in the trees, man. That's why they chopped down all the big trees. We gotta go study agriculture and see what was happening when they had the war on our surroundings and how we fought. We fought with nature. Treetop Pyrus are real ancient clans, man, that controlled the trees. We had trees you could walk from state to state in. The big red trees, they had them in California and Florida. The biggest trees on the planet.
Tree of Life, Devil's Pike. No, I mean...
See? And they call themselves Treetop Pyru, where he represent. Them ancient clans, bro. This is an ancient war. Now is the time for these jits, they know who they is. That's why they want demon time. That's why we so separated from our youth. Because the youth know what's going on and we don't. Because they understand the codes, they understand the symbolatry, they understand what Hellcat is, they know what all that shit is. Everything we were scared of, they want it. Now we gotta realize and get contact with our youth because our youth is on what's real and we on the bullshit.
No, we're just institutionalized. That's all that
Right,
is.
because we talking about Dre and then when all that bullshit. They both work for the same institution. Now, Ice Cube, nigga, Ice Cube was, if you go look at that movie, they was showing you Ice Cube ain't motherfucker leave no easy. Ice Cube went from one door to the other door. The white boy did the same thing Easy did to him. And they show you in the movie, he had to go break the white boy. Man.
Yeah, but most people don't see the big picture, Los. They only see the trees. They miss the forest for the trees. We're talking about casuals here. 80% of human beings are NPCs. They don't even use their mind to think.
Yeah, but it's our job. If we got this platform, we got this way.
When you're telling them that,
these codes and spark people's brains.
Oh no, you're
like
absolutely
right. A lot of people like say, "Damn, Los, I like listen to you because you made my brain."
You're
feel
absolutely
good.
right, 100%.
Right? Because we have to have a different perspective. We have to understand.
But you got to
words.
give them all perspectives. You
Or-
got the same level. Right?
Right.
So
Mike Tyson, we'll get on the fight, right? The Jake Paul fight real quick. We'll just break this down. Mike Tyson, we got to go back to Mike Tyson. What was going on with that? Everybody said it was fake. Oh, duh. It was on Netflix. Boxers don't go on Netflix. Netflix ain't commissioned to do no boxing. So if people know real boxing fans, they knew it was fake. First of all. They had rules that Mike Tyson couldn't even swing hard. Second of all. So what was this all about? It was a message to get us to see what was going on. Ain't no more real. That's why the girl, all the fake asses is, ain't no more real. We going into AI. Okay? Artificial. That's what AI is. Artificial. So we finna go into an AR world.
We've been in AI.
Yeah, but I'm saying that fight initiated, that's letting us know we really finna go into it because it was fake. Okay? It was WWE. Football as we know it finna be fake from here on out. That's why you can't even, that's why you got the niggas lining up. We're like, what the fuck? We seen football this year. We're like, what the fuck they doing? Why they can't run when the motherfucking thing go off? Everything finna change. All sports is fit to change. Okay? You finna see some bullshit going on. Only real thing that happened that night was the women. The women was the only real fight that happened that night because we're going back to a matriarch system. That's why you had a woman running for president. And remember, that woman wasn't picked. She was put there. Okay? Nobody picked that girl. Right? So nobody never see what they really trying to do. But you had women's that night was the only real fight that fought that night on Netflix. That was the very first women brawl.
And even they were screaming that whoever lost got scammed. Or,
Yeah, but even that girl, go pull her name up, see what her name is. She had an ancient name. They tell you about tribal. That was a tribal fight, even with them. in with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. If you go pull up Jake Paul, I'm trying to do it on my thing, but won't pull it up. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, you go pull up the thing, they got them in the heavens. The brochure, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, they got them in the heavens. So they were telling you something spiritual is going on, right? We look at Mike Tyson, right? What we remember about Mike Tyson? The biting of the ear.
Mm-hmm. I mean, a lot of things.
Right, but the biting of the ear. Mm-hmm. Right, because he was biting his glove that night. Remember? Mm-mm. Yeah, you didn't see the fight.
I mean, I remember the fight.
He kept biting his glove, right? We don't know that's a psychic. And Mike Tyson, okay? He was a baby in his brain. Logic is how you come up. When you come up young, you come up in violent situations, how he came up, you don't get this thing called stimuli. When you get love and empathy. If you want to be better parents, take your children to the playground, watch how your children play watch how they play with other kids. If your kid is biting and like to take kids' motherfucking toys, your baby needs a little bit more love. Say they brag about sucking dicks good, because it's still a mouth thing. It's like it's
psychological.
It's psychological thing, right? They didn't know that about Tyson till he got grown. When he was in that rain, that's why he talked like a baby. Because he never got the stimuli. So they like, damn, we didn't know this motherfucker was psychologically really crazy, right? After he bit Holyfield ear off, okay? So when he bit the ear off, he had to go see, he trying to learn himself now, right? So he got to control the beast. He got to control that animal in him, right? That's why they had to sign a deal. He couldn't even knock this boy out, or none of that shit. He couldn't even hit him hard. People don't know that because it was fake, right? So before Mike Tyson blow it, because he really wanted to knock this white boy ass loose, right? But he couldn't do it because his worth before that fight was $10 million. He got double his worth in one night, okay? Yeah. So he couldn't blow it. So they told him his psych, tell you, hey man, when you ready to get off it, bite your shit, don't blow it. Bite yourself, because that helped me contain. That's what I'm learning too. How to control my beast, my inner self, right? At this age I'm at, 52 years old, still trying to control that part, because when shit come out, you gotta learn to control it and be more loving, be more mindful. He's learning this at this age, right? So now he getting his big payday to get back where he was, and he learning himself. And it's to turn this sport over, because it's going into a new phase, which is called boxing WWE. It's all for to be script, because Jake Paul is a comedian and a YouTuber.
He's an influencer.
Okay? He's
man,
not in boxing.
I'm gonna tell y'all what, it don't crack. My man said he was 52 years old. It don't crack. I'm gonna just let y'all know right now.
And for 52 years old, that was outstanding for him to do that.
No, he's talking about you.
Talking about you.
He's talking about you.
Yeah, it don't crack.
Yeah.
You know, because I tell you what, you see a white 52-year-old white man beside him. He gonna look
but what I tell you about age, what I did, I learned the art. I learned the art of not aging. I learned that art. I look the way I look. I learned how to not age, nigga. It's an art you can learn. That's why I'm 52 years old and look better. It's an art to
your
that.
birthday. That's it. That's a trick.
I think it's for whatever we have in us, and this is where I think the all skin folk are not kinfolk. We know that means mentality.
Yeah.
Right. That means mentality. But like our pigmentation. And there's a reason why we don't look our age, and that's tradition.
Well, some motherfucker 25 look 54.
Not in our culture.
Mm-hmm. I can show you 20 of them. I can take you to. You come around me.
Deliberately
I take you to a pool hall. I take you to a pool hall, and nobody over there 30 years old. Everybody over there look 60.
That's different.
You deliberately have to do. If you just regularly smoke and drink.
All of us don't look good. There's some unhealthy young girls that look horrible.
If you regularly just smoke and drink, which is bad for you, you're not going to look like that. You have to do hard whatever's going on in your life.
I know 42-year-olds that's great everywhere.
To look how you
I know 42 years old that's great everywhere. Do nothing.
I mean, I knew a dude in elementary that had gray hair.
Yeah, just had all gray hair.
You know what I'm saying? That's my cousin.
That's just
no. I know, look bad.
That's genetics.
What's up, live, bro?
Y'all still do it? That was a French interview y'all did with TWAN the Student.
Well, we still live right now.
Nigga, that's my tell TWAN. I say, well, Jay, Jordan them at?
He hear you right now. You tell him.
Who that?
Twan, where Jordan, where my nephews and nieces at, man?
Hey, what?
TK.
I knew it was TK, nigga. What up, TK? I was like, ain't a lot of people that would know somebody else and ask me about my kids, man.
That's my motherfucking family you sitting up there with, Twan.
Hey, man.
See, Carlos, what we always say, people don't never know how close they is.
They never know, cuz.
Never know.
Man.
That's my guy,
that's
TK, my guy.
Poop them, man.
Yeah,
He
man,
been
my
doing
baby girl,
these
she
since
good.
They were babies, man.
Yeah, man, she good, man.
See,
All the
people never know who watching.
Yeah, they grown now, man. That's crazy. What up, TK?
I knew it. That's my boy. Hey, Carlos, and me and Twan's birthday right there by each
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, green, it's green, Yeah, we out there just popping it up.
That's my
Yeah,
folk
it's
there,
my
man.
best friend right here. Yeah, it's my dude.
That's crazy.
Man, just popping it off. We had to do it fired up tonight, man. Got a lot of bad though. You know, there's a lot more gonna be coming, but damn, I ain't know you were watching.
Yeah, he's an intellectual now.
I know.
He's an intellectual.
I know shit. I know.
We in building, man. We vibing, man. We vibing.
following.
Shout out to Dirt Coast.
Oh yeah, that's my folk, man.
Yeah.
He ain't lying.
That's
he is
how it's
not
gonna be,
lying.
man.
He ain't lying. He know my babies since they was babies. He ain't lying. TK ain't lying.
Yeah, appreciate you, cuz. Yeah, we still live, you know what I'm saying? We just chopping it up, man.
Okay, man. I just had to motherfucking call in, man. I had to call
Appreciate
in.
you.
I need my folk.
Hey, call in if you watching, man.
That real.
Call
that
in.
real.
Call in. Ask some questions. Drop a line.
Yeah. The number on the screen.
Number on the screen, big dog. Call in 689-325-8254.
Call in.
Yeah.
All right, TK.
All right.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's how it be, man.
Yeah, you
But
know,
nah,
you
man.
know that's 6 degrees of separation.
6 degrees of separation, especially when you're dealing with Orlando's Kevin Bacon live in the mix. We are again, and we're just Mike Tyson fight. A lot of people don't understand too also, guys. They're not going to let a 27-year-old man fight a 60-year-old man. That's just not going to happen. They had a contract where they couldn't really... My shit is, you got to realize a lot of these shits that's happening right now is big rituals. All these concerts...
That's what's going on.
It's no coincidence that the Olympics, election year, all this stuff happening at the same time, man. So when you see a lot of these things go, like Lo said, it is tribal. It is.
Okay.
We are in the age of Aquarius, which means that we are in the age of
That's right.
right? Here's the thing is, I got to tell you,
So
but
you're saying the cat wait coincidence?
Oh, hell,
that
fuck no.
set the
No,
year.
he had a time. No, he told you.
He's supposed to.
Cat,
That set the
no,
year.
He was-
Cat told you. Cat
he was
said-
the man. He was the man that opened the
He
portal.
said, I've been waiting for a certain time. Yeah, he got instructed to do that. He couldn't
Yeah.
do it until they told him to do it.
Until this is all a calculated plan, man, and he set up
Right.
that energy of the
Right.
conflict. Because after that, bro, Cat set it off, and after that, it was just like whoop whoop, Drake, Kendrick, boy, Trump had done smashed Biden on the debate. It was like, bro, it was out there for
All that's connected. All that stuff
bro.
connected.
All these trials going on.
Now, remember when of the president right here too. Something
Yeah.
happened to his right here too.
Yeah,
Remember that?
Store the sound.
Yeah, right now?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Hold on.
Let me see.
Shout out for everybody watching, though.
Now come back. and
Hold
see
on.
this.
We'll be right back. We're gonna do some technical real quick. We'll be right back with you.
we're gonna get a
Look
video
at folks
on,
them coming in.
We're gonna get a video.
Yeah, I cut the live back on just because a couple people were saying the sound of story. But that was like 15 minutes ago when we was having that issue. So
Oh yeah, it might be.
yeah,
Yeah,
we good.
We good
Yeah,
now.
we good,
yeah, I don't know if
I see the levels good. I was just gonna check it real quick, but we can take a small commercial break. Or
Oh, yeah.
You hear?
let's see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that don't sound right.
Technical real quick. We'll be right back with you.
Yeah, they wasn't lying. Okay, so I get on the live.
Start happening. I gotta use the bathroom, guys. Yeah. You might have to hit her. Ooh, I don't say restart. Remember, if you restart it, it'll still go.